Hi, it's The Pursuit of Truth. It's still the 31st of May 2018, and I was just listening to Merl Beauregard's YouTube from last night, the restart one, and he was talking about something I was thinking the other day about, where he was saying like they're showing pictures of Mars and growing things. Well, how's that going to help people down here? And I was thinking about that with Sky News, with their continuous plastic news pieces, when they're talking about plastic in the oceans, and it's like on all the time. And okay, I understand that it is a great threat to us because we're drinking and eating this plastic, and obviously I've mentioned this previously, but there are greater things. The fact that, what about that people are actually starving on this planet? Even if you're going to be secular and say, is it secular, not secular, geographical, and say, we don't need to worry about other people's countries starving children and people, populace. But people are starving even in this country, and there's people who are out on the streets. There's lots of things that aren't being sorted out here. What about sort out all that stuff? Why not make a big noise about that? Let's have a campaign on Sky News every single day about the people that don't have houses, and the people that don't have food, the people that don't have all the things that everyone else has in abundance, for no fault of their own, for being born in this country to the ways of the world as they are, as they've been set. When we were born, we didn't get to choose the rules, we got given the rules, and we have to abide by them and live by them. So if that's the case, then they have to help us if they're unfair. But no, you won't get any, they won't put all this time into badgering the government and telling us people how we are living in poverty, the majority of us, and how we don't have it as great as we should have, and how we should, campaign or whatever, or rise up or whatever. There won't be anything like that. They just continue on plastic, which, what does that mean really? Well, that's just a way for companies to get more money out of us, isn't it? By making out that now they will have to get rid of this stuff, but we'll be charged an extra 10p on every bit of plastic we have. Wait a minute, it's not us that's throwing it in the oceans in these great loads of stuff, is it? It's when you're moving this stuff, or it's when it's going to the landfill. I don't know how it's getting into the oceans, but it's definitely not us. It's not all of us going to the beach and throwing millions of them in. And yeah, some of them, maybe these microbeads, yes, that's going through the sink and the bath and stuff like that. But I mean, we're not selling them, is it? Why does it become our responsibility? Slap the money, but the thing is, they'll slap the money on them, and then they'll slap the money on us. So we'll always lose out. But the fact is, okay, you solve the plastic issue, yeah? But how many children have died while you've been doing that? How many people have frozen to death out on the streets? How many people have committed suicide because of the pressures of this life, this world? We should prioritise, and if the media isn't going to prioritise, well, what's the point of it then? But yeah, Merle's right. Priority should be people on this earth should all be living happily, because there's no reason for us not to. That's the great thing about it. Like you said, this earth has an abundance of everything. There is enough of everything for everyone, if we only chose that for everyone. Or those who are never going to give up power made that decision, but they won't, is it? Because that's the thing, no one would want, it's not in our nature, because the way we've been taught is to not give up the things that we have, and we find it very difficult, even our own possessions. Yeah, anyway, that's all I've got to say. Take care, take it easy, God bless, and peace.